Hello there. You can see my headphones now, because I wanna try something. Hi Penguin Operator. Beat Nigel already. So I wanna try something with my headphones. It will require connecting them, because Bluetooth... But hopefully it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, this... Hopefully this MAC address will not show anything. Okay, yeah, it works. Now, if I in Siri enable audio monitoring, that's what I wanted to try. I don't remember where though. Advanced audio properties, microphone, AUX, monitor and output. Oh my god, that's gonna be so annoying. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to it. How do people survive with that? Like, I talk and I just hear myself. Delayed as well. Maybe this will make me talk clearer. Like, every time I start to say something, I hear it after about 1 second, and then I just stop talking. Because I can't. Unless inertia. Anyway. Here. Oh, it's in progress. Also, with those headphones, I can't really have them on long, because yeah, they're pretty tight, and just a lot of other things. Anyway, so what do we do? Am I actually gonna get used to it? Maybe. Maybe this is the way I get used to my voice. It's just so difficult. It is actually difficult. So what were we on right last time? Control flow. I figured out we can just go with gotos. And then use the thing, what is it called? So we're gonna flatten the graph and other things. A pretty pointful way to convert generic control flow graph to something that actually works with whiles and ifs and the other things. So where do we start? Let's start by running it. Also, language tournament is live and open for submissions. First challenge. Oh yeah, in play stuff. I actually haven't thought about it. Maybe I should make values useful, or maybe I should make values be able to be used in multiple occasions, something. Multiple times, basically. My voice just throws me off. It's about 1 second delayed. Can I change it? I bet I can't. Sync offset. What is sync offset? No. What is this? I have set sync offset. And Okay, minus 1 second. I can't do 1 second. 99, 200, 100, 600, 800. 956. Then 150 milliseconds. That's the minimum I can go. And did it change anything? Can anyone in chat confirm or deny that something changed? If I set it to 950 instead. Anything changed? Anything changed? I don't know. I don't know. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. I'm just gonna keep it at 0. Okay, so let's see. Actually, Oracle, LibreS. Wait, no. Backend. This is so off. This throws me off so much. Okay, let's make value copyable, so it can be used. I mean, lifetimes are a problem then. Because they have to be recomputed. Be computed. Primitive type source, right? I am kinda getting used to my voice though. My voice in my head. In my head. Return variable. Define variable. Param. So what is a symbol? How is it useful? Value. Yeah, a symbol is a variable, right? So I can reassign it here or something. I kind of wish I had access to MIR because it's so useful. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, wait, the stream is lagging. Interesting. It's so delayed. Why? Move my microphone a little bit. I think it became worse. Maybe like that. I don't know. I'm lost. It's also lagging a lot. For some reason. So let's see. Where's the implementation? Okay, I feel like it's delayed even more now. I am not gonna be able to speak continuously anymore. At all. Or am I? Let's see CGen, I guess. Cogent part. So just values. I mean, good enough, I guess. We just return X. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Return the value. Pretty simple as well. Let's see front end. CodeGen specifically. Headphones are pretty tiring. Hi Nigel. Welcome in. And the penguin operator stole first from you. And also today I'm wearing headphones. Oh wait, you have echoing. I didn't even see. It is because monitoring. Wait, what if I do this? Now you should only be able to hear me once, but that's gonna be so delayed. Just like I hear myself. Actually, maybe I can change monitor device. I don't know. I wanna try audio monitoring. Wanted to. And it feels so off now. So if we change desktop audio. Where is it? Device. Wait, how many? Can you still hear it? Audio is too late. That's how I hear it now. Because with monitoring, I just hear it late. Now this should probably echo. Is it? Let's see settings. Where can it be? Monitoring device here. Apply. Now what? Also low latency latency latency. I don't know. Wait, it froze. Oh wait, no it didn't. Because audio to glitch will stop playing from some source. Echo even louder, oh no. Now what? This doesn't change? It doesn't help. I have this as monitoring device. And then this is capture device. Weird. Now you can't hear desktop at all. But echoing should stop, right? Okay. Now I know at least why echo exists. Well, I'm sure at least. And this echoes. I can even see it by the bar. Nintendo Music. Don't call it Nintendo Music. Or else they're gonna come and sue me. Echo is back. Screw that. No echo anymore. No monitoring anymore. I can't survive this myself. Now I switched. Wait, desktop audio. My god, that's so loud. Switch back to default. And you should be able to hear the music and myself. But now, like, I'm without headphones now. So I don't know. Back to normal. Well, 2 days, I guess. Up until 12 p.m. my time Monday. So right now it's a little past 12 p.m. my time Saturday. You can submit it later, but I'd rather not. Because I will have to... all of us will have to rate it. And yeah... So challenges are gonna go out every 2 days. That's basically it. I think I stated this in the text that you didn't read. Which also says that imaginary languages are allowed. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. So what were we going to do? Yeah, converting HER and Bogster. Here. Oh my god, what is it? Everything is so red and blue and green. Most red though. Actually, there's a bunch of colors. Oh, and those are warnings. That's gonna be off-putting. How do errors look? Okay, errors look like red. Or I guess kinda pink, dark pink, purplish. Anyway. Let's see. Main. Right. I just can't. I got used to hearing my voice already again. And now I'm like, why is there no? Why is it not a thing anymore? Anyway. Let's see. What should we do right now? We do condition, construction, constructs. Maybe we do throw away go-tos. Although languages have go-tos, so I guess it's fine. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Which means basically basic blocks and values. CraneLift has a wonderful thing to generate values. Generate all PHI nodes and stuff. Okay, let's see. We have conditions. We have if. How does if look like? So I'd like to get the type of this expression. Am I already doing it? No, I'm not. So literally requires a type, right? No, it doesn't. Apparently. Why wouldn't I just get it and then use it all the time? And also convert it as well. To work type. I mean, it might be unnecessary work, I guess. Cogen, PTS, expression, TY. I mean, that's a one-liner, so I guess it's fine. Condition. So we have a type. That would dictate if we need to generate values. Then we'll need to do branches. Oh, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I have no idea. Future labels, symbols as labels. I mean, symbols would work, I guess. Great. Jump to a basic block that doesn't yet exist. I mean, actually, it's usable. It's possible, I guess. Let me see. So I can create labels. Where's code gen? Wait. Here. Code generation. Let's set conditionals and jumps. Be able to jump to it. Point. Label. Mute self. Name symbol. Or ID. Should I call them IDs? Should I use IDs instead? I guess I could use IDs instead. But then, how am I gonna do this? Actually, no, it's fine. Create a new label ID can only be used once. Label ID. Actually, I can create a struct to enforce it with types. So type, symbol, function code. I'm gonna create public struct label ID label. A label denotes where the block ends. Oh, it starts. So this is not copyable nor clonable, which is important. See function codegen. Oops. Function codegen. What is it? New label. Mutable self. Return cell label. I mean, kinda true. Speed depends on the language a lot. Token count, I guess. Code elegance. I mean, you need to work in order to make your language in order to make your language look good, in order to present it properly, and you need to use language features to make the algorithm look good, make the implementation look good. That was the idea. I know it's very difficult. It's very difficult to make challenges that like actually judge the language. And also be challenging and kind of fun. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. It's a first problem though. It's the... Did I state that it's difficult? Maybe I haven't mentioned it, but I consider it to be a difficult one. And a pretty boring one. But it is pretty standard. So this challenge specifically is just you're gonna show off how to use your language, and that it is capable of actually doing stuff, doing work. Next one is probably gonna be embedding or something. Or actually, I mean, I have multiple ideas for next challenge. It's not gonna be like implement an algorithm or something like that. It's not gonna be. I mean, it might be solvable with one algorithm, I guess. But it's. I hope I can make it fun, more fun, a little more interesting than just what it is right now. Well, than just current one. Place a label. Place the label into the program. Also, YouTube chat rules. Is there a guarantee that Y will always... I thought about putting that in, but then I thought, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Because it's just, most of the time it's one line to just sort them. So why not do that? Like, actually. And it's like, good point if you... Or like, good thing that you will use the sword from your language, whatever it is. It also shows that. And the languages that don't have sword will have to explode in code size a little bit more. To be fair, to be honest, scoring is probably the part that I was most afraid of and still am. And it is and yeah, it is pretty difficult, I guess. Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm thinking of changing the sample data a little bit. It's fine to show. Oh yeah. By the way, One on Coder Code Jam is coming soon. I'm gonna participate. Oh, where's... Yeah, wait. Event is going right now. Yay. So I was thinking about swapping those. Just for the sake of it. So that you will have to... you will see that you need to sort that. Because once on Olympiad, I had been tricked with that. See here, now. I swapped I swapped the rects in the sample data, in the sample map. So that first one has y that's greater than the second one. So they're in reverse order and you will therefore have to sort them anyway. Unless your algorithm doesn't care about sorting, because, I mean, you could make one that doesn't. What volume do I have? Hold on, I must check. I have 100%, that's why it's so loud. Okay, so place label into the program. Label. Wait. I mean, I guess I can just replace it by usize at this point then. We'll return the unique label ID. I guess, like, I could use a type for that, because why not? And yeah, I will actually derive it clone copy. Yes, here. All the derives, the whole set. Maybe used once per label. Once per label. No. To label. So here, this will just jump there. So this goes. Oh wait. Actually, I wanna make it a little bit different. Actually, am I? Yeah, I guess I'm not. Like control flow is just pain. It's just pure pain and suffering. I will have to reverse it. I'm still thinking about maybe I should just keep it reversed. And like process all the go-tos to go back. Add start. Add start in progress. So problem I'm having. Well, not quite a problem. It clearly doesn't work. Obviously. Reset does though. Maybe I should alias clear to reset. So, if there is a condition, then how do I convert it? How do I transpile it? Do I use if else or do I use jumps? So do I use basic blocks or do I use if else's? There's like a lot of ways to transpile stuff to see. Hi Jemferzan on the YouTube side, it is Rust. There's a way to add signal handler to a bash script. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not quite sure though. Bash signal handler. Yeah, trap. This could make for a crazy prank. To gracefully handle interruptions in your script. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Say that. Okay, so let me think. I guess I could just output C. Raw C. I could pass like a C generation thing. Over to it. It's like maybe we should experiment with it. What is sorry, I had to what do we have here? Yeah, this is pretty much nothing. This is pretty much nothing. This I mean, I guess this is important. Range code gen, and then I'm gonna reset all the changes. Discard. Okay. Discard all. Okay, enough. Anyway, so now I can scroll this back. And I wanna try something. How hard would it be if I actually expose Tamago? I will have to do some things though. Uh, hmm. Well, actually, Tamago is not the best library for this end. C generation. Wait. Create CO. I need to generate C code, basically like Tamago. Citrus, something familiar. I probably checked it out at least couple of times. Okay, so it converts like straight up this. What about pointers and references? Then mm, C code generation. So basically that's what I need. But it's not the best library. Oh, that's interesting. UI library implemented on top of Qt. Wait, what? How did this end up here, I wonder? And I actually want to see it. Oh, there's nothing. Actually, no, there is a lot of stuff. I thought that's just... Wait, I want an example. Status. Early development and isn't really usable except for some basic examples which do exist. How old? Oh, archived. Yeah, I knew that. 7 years ago. Examples. Calculator. Oh, states. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. I don't think there is any other... Actually... To generate code and be able to easily change the formatting of generated code as needed, library makes it easier to reuse code generation flows since it is context aware. Currently only supports C, multiple target languages, switch, do while, etc. Ow. Yeah, maybe I make Orco IR. You know, what if we make the Orco intermediate representation? Again. No, I don't want to do that. This probably means my cogent trait is not the best. This const generates a value. I wanna see what this turns into. Let's see. Hi. Oh my god, your username is barely readable. Or on the YouTube side. So how do we do this? Yeah, it's just... I guess you know, just top-down parsing and bottom-up parsing. Aryan, hi. What do you mean by top-down parsing and bottom-up parsing? I actually don't know which one I am using. Well, I mean, I don't know which one Rationalizer is using, but I would prefer what is regular recursive descent doing, like handwritten recursive descent. So we are making a transpiler from Rust to C, so this is the Rust code, and we just make it a little bit simpler than a conditional cargo. Oh, it doesn't compile. Right. Sorry. Have label stuff not yet implemented. I am on NixOS now. Samuel, hello. But I have used Arch so many. I have used Arch a lot. I have used Arch a lot before, and yeah. For some reason, many people ask me if I'm on Arch, for some reason. Also, why is it still RxCRGB? Oh, because I didn't try it. Here what we get. Here's what we have, here is what we get. Basic, simple. Simple enough. Do I just make a regular if else? Also, do I make values copyable? I think I can make values copyable. Installed Arch plus Hyperland, and setting up Hyperland takes so much time. Does it? When I used Hyperland, I'm pretty sure I used it like with default, with pretty much default settings. It's just like change your terminal emulator and that's it. Wait, and the launcher, I guess. Where actually is there hotkeys for terminal emulators and launchers? I'm using ULauncher by the way right now. Waybar, Pywall. What's Pywall? I have Waybar, but I have it disabled for the streams because it takes space. to make it look good. Well, yeah, yes. I guess that does take a lot of time. But that's like... says terminal call or from... what? That is interesting. So yeah, well, setting any window manager will take a lot of time. Made by new fetch creator. Dylan?
Can you read chat, please?
I am reading chat. Latency. Refresh. Like you can see where when messages pop up here. And you can tell. Anyway, so instead of labels, let's use purifels. How to do? How to? Because they don't like state. Or do I? Pywall allows to switch theme and wallpaper with a basic keybind. Interesting. I never used that. I don't really change default wallpapers, although I changed to this one for the sake of streams. It is literally in my stream folder. It is a random background of Pokemon game. Nintendo, please don't sue me, because it's like, it looks like something where I would have my monitor here, which is like an actually fake monitor, and yeah, it is. So like Windows can go out of this, and there's like chat section which is just empty space, where everything. So my overlay just puts messages there, which is also like here. Just like my overlay is also a window, and I keep this style. Anyway, so I can probably put. Oh, I just destroyed Gwix with a single key press accidentally. Anyway. Simplicity is better. True, I guess. So what do we do here? YouTube randomly recommended me. Oh, nice YouTube, I guess. YouTube randomly started recommending me recently, like a few weeks ago. I don't know why. Now my second channel with bots and streams. Thank you for the follow. Thinking Void 69. That is an interesting name. That is definitely an interesting name. So yeah, that is nice. So yeah, my second channel. I am coding hard like for many years already. So my second channel on YouTube went 1.5 times. It has 1.5 times more subscribers than my main, where I upload videos like sometimes. I do upload very rarely, to be fair. Anyway, so how do we generate an if statement? Anyway, let's see. Tokyo something. Here's game engines while smoking weed with like 45 tabs open. Whatever. Definition of hard coding. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Also labels. Yeah, labels, no. Labels are not gonna go like that. Hi, Badcoop. You've got, what is it, Emacs, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure in the names. Yeah. Wanna get to the leaderboard, BitQman? You can catch plushes now. And you can battle with them. Yeah, pretty much in order to catch you need to battle. So, how do we wrap it? Should I make... Should I make blocks? Maybe I should. Or should I leverage state? Start and if statement. No, this feels silly. If condition self value. What is this page, by the way? TwitchCon 2025. I'm pretty sure TwitchCon 2025 looked a little bit different. Why does it have 10 on there? Huh? And I just don't know. I guess I can just do a regular and start a new block. So it's not the best way. It's not the nicest way, no, but it's good enough. Codegen. So we start if with condition. I do kinda still need to support jumps. So maybe I should just use jumps instead. Self CG. Oh yeah, Codegen. Wait, what? Why is self equals to CG? Huh? Whatever. So yeah, let's see. Self Codegen and And then I'm gonna in between I'm gonna do self build expr, or actually what is build block? Because then branch is a block. No, it is an expression. File modified by an external process. Okay. Let me copy that. Actually, let me copy the whole thing and replace it. See, I'm not sure this is the best way to do it though. Because jumps. I will have to have jumps in the end. Conditional jumps. So I do kind of need labels. And there are kind of two kinds of jumps. Loop to previous label and skip to the next label. But I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out. So skip is next. Here's new label. And loop. Use previous. Anyway. So label. Wait, I don't have a label. Oh, I do have a label. Yeah, here it is. And value is copyable. Let's see, cgen. Code generation. No, I actually need to implement labels, I guess. Next value ID, next label ID, usize. This is public. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this kind of control flow. New label, label jump. I'll set that. Well, if I need to use AI, I normally use DeepSeek because ChatGPT is technically banned in my country. Well, actually, ChatGPT banned my country rather than that. So, or OpenAI banned it. But yeah, I don't really use it often. I did use it to, I did ask it a few words about programming challenges. The scripting language tournament. It didn't respond with much useful stuff though. Although it can inspire a lot. I'm from Belarus. Next to label ID, yeah, right. Next label ID. Okay, so value, yeah, also, since I'm doing this, value ID, value, I can just do this, and then, yeah, maybe I can do PTS on function codegen. Or should it deref as PTS? Deref, and then target is like PTS. I don't know. And yes, self colon, get rid of this. Wait, self colon value. Just value now. And here value. self value replaced by regular value. Or actually not regular OB value. So new value will just create. So I can just do values, a vector of string. Values vector new. Let value id equals self values len b value id, and I'll take all of this. Oops, so name is this, value id, then qualifiers insert const on semicolon. I have just missed a semicolon. Oh my god, how embarrassing. So need to make sure chats refresh properly. YouTube chat often likes to freeze. And then I just hover over it 1 hour later and it just shows me all messages in the last hour that I just missed because it doesn't refresh. Okay, so create declaration, name clone. Value, then yeah, we just push it. Or I guess self values push name clone. I guess this would work better. So we create declaration with name, we edit and we just use the value. Pretty simple. And now when we use a value somewhere, I'm just gonna do value self b value, so lookup value returns a string slice, self values. This is just for the sole purpose of hiding an error message. So I will do expect here. Expect invalid value id. I can also like unwrap or else panic with invalid value id value. I can also format it as debug, because why not? Value.0. Oh, yeah, function. So that's lookup value, and so define variable. Yeah, for define variable we'll work on it a little later. And here self values push symbol. Actually, I mean, not really, because there are symbols probably. So ideally I would use hash map instead. Hash map to indices. That's silly though. How can I do this? I mean, I guess I can just push symbol as string or to string. I'll let id self values for the time being. And then ob value id. And then also I probably want to convert this not to string but instead to tm expression. Because there are SSAs and there are variables which should be converted to SSA at underscore start. Hold on. More noise might come in now, but at least there will be air. Head over. Great. Let's see. Yes, this is pretty messy. I don't know. Should I change values to symbols? Nah. Actually, I can probably. From FFI. Oh, that's. To FFI. Oh, that is interesting. That is an interesting way of doing it. So a new value will return a value, right? Which will create a symbol, maybe. Yeah, I can just exploit symbols, I guess. So if I wrap this in OB symbol and the name inner, oh, it's a reference thingy. Five friendly is empty. I don't know. I could do FFI. I could just do 2 FFI, it's gonna return a U64, which is actually pretty bad. To an FFI friendly U64. And then unsafely from. Oh, and there is try from, wait. Oh, that's nice. Although I am using usize, but it is using usize as well under the hood. So I guess it is kind of safe. So I create a symbol for the value. And yeah, I guess I can bring back the next value ID. Oops. Come on. Next, value ID. self next value ID, and then self next value ID will increment that. So that's kind of numbering names, numbering values. Actually, should I maybe I should keep it like that. Like new value, right? Excessive use of variables will be painful and punishing. I mean, it is dereferencing value a variable. Yeah, maybe I bring this back. Wait, new value cap. Right. So this returns an expression, right? tm_expr variable format. Oh, and the value IDs are still a thing, right? Next value ID size. The next value ID next. So let's create a value with the set ID. Then create the decal. Oh yeah, wait, I removed the format for the name. I'm just gonna put this here. I can literally copy that. And here self next value ID plus equals 1. Wait, I don't need new, right? Insert, we add types with const to it. Expr. I'm gonna change this to expr. Oh, it's a semicolon. And then we just return value. And I'm gonna copy it. So here instead, we're gonna assert alt or whatever. Just assert value 0 less than self next value ID. Or actually, I mean, do I care? Do we really care? Wait, I copied this I copied this piece like 5 times already and just lost my clipboard. tm expr variable. Or actually, what is it? Ident. Or new ident. Nice. So lookup value. Or I guess now it's reference. Or I guess I can just call it value. new value and value, or use value. I don't know. I guess I can call it use value after all. So parameter is just a symbol, integer const. Be value. Of new value. Well, yeah, that's pretty easy. Define variable. Ignore it for now. Variable. Self value. New value. Yeah, that's pretty annoying or something. I mean, variables should be values, shouldn't they? Shouldn't they? I know. Why is it so difficult? This is not the thing that should be difficult. So I can keep a vector of optional names. What did variable store? Variable stores variable, right? So what do I need? I need mapping from name to values hash map. So actually from index from usize to string, which is which is the name. Okay, we have the values. Now, if I do self values, then I just use that. It's an ID and what's the parameter? Will be value found nothing. Oh, a semicolon, right. So yeah, I don't need that. Self values. I'm gonna insert at ID. I'm gonna put. Well, technically I can change it a little bit. Change it to use some sort of key map. Or actually index map. Well, actually I need a map. I actually need a map that goes the other way around. Wait, and oh wait, no, I need an index vector, an index map, ideally. What do I actually need? I can exploit the symbol system. To be fair. So this would be very simple. It, you still need Decl. So we'll do let symbol equals this ob symbol new value And yeah, next value ID. Bring that back. Next value ID, and then oh, wow, this is messy. So we create decal symbol to string, then yeah, we add this, and then we use symbol to FFI as underscore, and here we'll do symbol from, wait, will be symbol from FFI value into symbol from FFI checked. Oh, try from FFI, that's what it is. Value 0 as underscore. Casting is kind of safe here. And then we're gonna do unwrap or else panic invalid value and we just do this. We do tm expr ident new ident with str because why not? And then this is str. It's pretty messy. Must define here. Yeah, we'll figure this out at some point. And then variable reference is just gonna be will be value symbol to FFI as underscore, because we already have that. Define return statements, and yeah, here I can just value map value self use value on labels. Oh, so angry at me. So because beginner doesn't exist. If and end do not exist. It's gonna be self code gen label new label. So we have what do we have? Let me look up crane lift toy language JIT demo thingy. So I want the tree, right? I want JIT and I want if. Where is the if statement? Translate if else. Wow, that's a lot. So we have then else and merge. Then block. Well, then doesn't have to be a block really. Else block could be a block. It could be a block. So I jump to else if the condition is not met, and I jump to merge if it is. Oh, that's difficult. Because you can have else, you can not have else. We'll figure it out. One type doesn't exist, right? Oops. Right. CG value. It's not CG value anymore, it's OB value now. OB value. 134. Wait, whatever. Smash types, yeah, to do. Oh, so this should, yeah, this does still work. And if I do X here, it does. It should also, it does. Now let's try doing if else. Use labels. Well, first let's implement labels on the backend. In the backend. So let label equals this. Label returned. Self next label ID plus equals 1. Control flow mess. Next we have label. Actually, I'm thinking. I just thought, what if I can, like, is it possible to convert any control flow graph to an AR where you have, well, you have conditions, I guess, or you have loops and you have breaks that can break from any depth. And like conditions and, well, and yeah, and conditions, I guess. That would be interesting. So if there's a loop, imagine there's a loop and then there's another one. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. It's a lot of states, I guess. A lot of states. Yeah, I don't know. Too difficult. Still function, body, statements, push, TM, statement, label, string, user label, yeah, just that format, label number with number label 0, semicolon. That's it. And now for jump we just go to And the label is the same, and we also need conditional jumps technically. So let me just hard code it to loop around the block. Code gen label, new label. Gen label L. Code gen jump label. And then I also put like an expression, because why not? And then if I just do this, yeah, it's gonna be a bit weird. Also, it's gonna be value never. This is never gonna return. Just temporary as a test. Oops. Yeah, this is pretty simple, pretty boring though. So how easy it is? Let's go on editor. Let's go on an adventure. Control flow graph. So I think the Stack Overflow question. Reducible. Reducing control flow graph. Oh, another PDF. Great. So yeah, while loop. What is it? If turns. Because it's gonna be difficult. So while and 3. This is a loop. But for some reason, this is also branching. This is decision graph of find. He actually like good what's it? Stack Overflow. A good example was this. So can we replicate it with nested loops? So some kind of condition will choose if this is gonna run or this is gonna run. I don't think this is reducible to the IR I described, which is basically Rust. I mean, you can obviously make it functions, make those functions, and then it becomes very easy and trivial. The Dominator tree, scary. See, if we actually make it recursive, function, it's gonna work. But nah, it's not a good way of doing it. So this is a loop, right? Y to Z to Y. So let's just put Y and Z in a loop. But then what if I need Z itself? Yeah, no, this is not reducible. Contains some variant of the following. I wonder if converting it to recursion and then reducing and then like fixing the recursion back into loops would be would make any sense. Cause like the thing is there are just 2 entry points. And here's the same thing with a flag. So can we see any similarities here? We have Y and then it loops to Z and then it and yeah, while it does this it sets flag. And if we wanna enter Z we just skip the Y. Right. Yeah, that's pretty simple. I don't know how this is gonna be happening though. Reduction is pretty complicated. Anyway, so we do need conditional jumps too. So there's gonna be branch. Condition. So condition is value, then is optional label, else is optional label, and it's also angry at something for some reason. How I put like semicolon instead of colon somewhere? Well, yeah, I do need to fix this. Oh, it's not a member, that's why. Here. Branch to the labels depending on the condition. Condition is a value, right? Then is optional label and else is optional label. I don't really like where this is going, to be honest. So it's gonna be this, but then so self function body statements push value statement statement if so what does it take? It takes an if, great. If new takes condition, oops, condition or self-use value condition, I guess. Use value condition. So yeah, I will need to build it. Then how do you actually Smash types, what's wrong with you? If you're, oh, and it's also forcing me to use blocks. That's so awful. New with then. Okay, so I can just do bang dot then dot else. Oh, so okay, let's do. Let mute statement be this. Then statement then. Statements push go to. That is if and only if there is then. And if there is else, do the same. Or else block. See you penguin operator soon, hopefully. New so this is gonna be some block. Actually, can I just insert it? Insert statement other. It's called other. It's called other and not else. Wow. Okay, so let actually I can just do this. Remove the semicolon. It should work. Build. It was over a while back, but you forgot it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. So that's about it for this, for the branch thingy. So let's see branch. There's condition, there's then, there's else. Condition. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Yeah, that's useless. I don't like this idea. I just don't like this idea. I want it different. I want it differently. Maybe I should create Orkwire instead. By the way, what if I include go-tos? So go-to can go back, which is a loop, right? Problem is it can go back. I hit the microphone and knocked it off. It can go back like anywhere. Into ifs, into anything. Into another inner scope, that's the thing. Because I had a thought about how we could implement go-tos. I don't like go-tos. I don't like them. Also, I don't particularly like C as an intermediate representation because, well, I mean, it is fine, but like binary operators, for example, and conditions that evaluate stuff lazily. Anyway, so C is not as simple as I thought it is. Hmm. Oh, also, I wanted to change it back to 3 minutes per hour instead of 1.5 minutes per 30 minutes. So let's do this real quick. Where's it? Settings, monetization, ads. Ad length and frequency. 3 minutes ads every 60 seconds because yeah, you see less ads this way apparently. So this should change it, right? It's now 3 minutes ads. So what should we do? Because I'm pretty lost with this. I have such undefined goals. My goals are so undefined. Because I kind of want to get rid of all lazy evaluation and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sitting there silently. I do kind of need this control flow, but I don't like it. Does Lua have breaks? Lua. This is a related question. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. But continue does not exist. Weird. Or my wrapping your code in a function using return. I mean, fair enough. Or you can make another loop and create and use breaks. Because break is powerful. Break is like return, but without the function, but instead for the loop. For a loop. So yeah. That's usable. I'm just thinking of ways of simplify control flow graph if we have go-tos and, well, any jumps basically. So you can go out, you can go forward easily. But easily with like a while loop and a break. Or a do while or something. Does Lua have do while? Actually, Lua has like Lua has like repeat. Oh, it's repeat until. That is funny. Repeat until is pretty funny. And does JS have do while? It does. Do while example div. Anyway, so that means I can. Welcome back, Penguin Operator. So that makes it pretty simple to make loops that I can break out of. But there are also fancy features like unwinds and exceptions, which I don't know about. Can we jump backwards? That's a problem. So backward jump is a loop, which can be made using continue. Some sort of continue, or continue can be implemented as a break. As a kind of break. But yeah, but it's pretty annoying that Lua doesn't have one. So I don't like go-tos. I don't like loops, or I mean labels and stuff. So maybe let's get rid of them for now, or not for now. I don't like, because Rust also has labels, which are kind of like look kind of like lifetimes, but they're not. They're used to break out of like outer loops. And yeah, I don't know if you can do this without variables and flags in normal languages, which is why I'm doubting go-tos in the first place. Because like those breaks would use go-tos. Harmony hype, hello. Returning from, wait, what? Oh yeah, breaks that can return expressions. That's also a thing, right? That is also a thing in Rust. But that's not a big deal. I guess I can. Here's the Rust code. Here we try to convert this Rust code to C code. If only it compiled faster. Quicker. And yeah, here's appropriate C code. That's it. We need. So yeah, and currently I'm thinking how to do control flow because there are multiple ways with jumps and without, basically, mainly. So we could either use like regular loops, but they would suffer with this, or we could use control flow with like go-tos and stuff, but it would suffer from other other things. I guess like regular control flow graph is more popular. Why does JS not have go-to? Oh, and the WebAssembly doesn't have go-to either. That is also interesting. Actually, labeled statement. Wait, what? Oh, JS also has like break from multiple levels of loops. Basically, right now that's what it is. In the future, hopefully, it's gonna become a little bit more than that. So apparently, WebAssembly, control flow. Oh, actually, looking at WebAssembly control flow is a really good way. Block creates a label that can later be branched out of with a BR, for example. So the block and then branch to the end of the block. Okay. Oh my god, that's so interesting. Branches to a loop, block, or if. So yeah, branches BR can branch out to the end of the block. What about a loop? Branch to the loop. If statements branch on condition, otherwise we will have infinite loop. Oh, apparently. Oh, branch to the loop will loop the thing. Or an if statement. So yeah, that is interesting. Either an article that just close a few tabs. Webassemblyman.com. I assume that's the same. No, it's not. So yeah, we have if then instruction called then, whatever. If then else loop block branch if branch table. So yeah, control flow graph stuff is gonna be annoying. So branching is gonna be annoying. How does Rust WASM backend handle it? Oh, wait, Rust uses what does Rust uses to compile to WASM? What does Rust use to compile to WASM? Because Rust, I know Rust definitely uses basic blocks. Let's write some Rust, yay! Needed cargo ships crates. Oh my god, why is it on MDN? So what does it use? I assume it just uses LLVM or CraneLift, and CraneLift and LLVM both use basic blocks and then just go insane to try to fix it to be used in WASM. Because if you have an arbitrary jump, I mean, jump out of a block is not that hard. No operation. You're dealing with require, include, load, pass, and modules. What do you mean? No, please don't say this is what I think it is. Ruby-ish stuff. Okay, so first of all, why does the language have require and include? I know like TypeScript has a require and import, and JavaScript the same. Why? I mean, JavaScript has a reason because it's a poor language. Because it's on the web and it's like does the stuff. Wasm looks like Lisp. True. Very true. Because it kinda is. Kinda is Lisp. Actually, we should switch to WebAssembly from C, because WebAssembly is the goat, is the way. I should probably study more WASM. Do they have like structures? Type. It does not. Struct variables are allocated a spot of memory. Field laid out at a different address. Interesting if there is WebAssembly VM. What do you mean WebAssembly VM? There's definitely WebAssembly mode in Emacs. Something to write WebAssembly and get Lisp and stuff. Well, it starts in 2 minutes. So how do we see? My struct, my function. Oh, it gets converted to this. Virtual machine bytecode. I mean, WebAssembly was meant to be assembly for the web. But yeah, I guess that's right. But what do you mean a VM mode? You mean like virtual machine that's so Emacs would interpret WebAssembly? I don't know. Run as a field. Wow. Review. Many compilers accomplish this by converting return value to output parameter. Example is this. Well, transpile to JavaScript. Just kidding. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's a bytecode. WebAssembly just started to be used outside of web with WASI. Let me see. Oh my god, I haven't even started implementing it. You are scaring me. Why can't we walk -610, -618? As example, of course. -6. So you push it down and to the right, which, if I remember correctly, means that you're gonna step on the boundary. of this block. Which, yeah, I thought, should it be possible? I don't know. Like, let me open SVG editor. Maybe it should, because technically you are stepping on the rectangle. Wait, did I do import or did I do load? Wait, it froze. Oh no. Oh, here it is. I did import, I think, instead of open. Here, this is what I need. I'm walking along the walls, so not inside of walls, not through the walls. Which, I don't know. To be honest, right now that I think about it, it's dumb. And this would have been a much better solution. Wait, here. So that would have been a much better solution, because you can walk on the edge of buildings. But yeah, I don't know. Should we change it? I don't really care, to be honest. I just don't really want to change it. Add stop. Like, add stop. I don't care what you're... I don't care to which what you want. Just stop. So yeah, you could walk on the edges, and I guess this would make more sense programmatically. Ooh. But like logically, if we think about if we think about it outside of programming realm, it is technically, so this is technically inside of the building. Or like you're walking right on the edge there, and so I just didn't. I can change it, but I don't know if I should. It's too late. Also, I was thinking about if we should allow this. It sits on the lines, basically here. And the edge is also sitting on the lines, so you're basically walking through the edge. I don't know, like, should this be allowed? Because here... So you're moving... Yeah, Monday 12 p.m. my time. So you want me to make it this way? Because, to be honest, charging it this way makes more sense. Even. But like, it doesn't really matter. You can just grow all the rectangles by one, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, maybe I should change it. Because like this way it's easier to be able to tell if you are actually inside of it. So like that, you're gonna be inside of it. You're gonna be intersecting. Are you allowed to travel in angles? Well, you have an example. I'm pretty sure it explains whatever your question is, because I don't really understand it. Or you mean, are you allowed to output angles and distances? No. I mean, you can convert from that to just a line of pixels. I'm pretty sure this is the simplest it can go. Like, pass is just a set of points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points in this case. Is the example okay, pass is a set of points. Is the example pass walking only one single square at a time? No, it's not. And like, I made it specifically this way just to make it harder. Because if you just walked squares, it would be able to just use squares. And you still can, I guess. Pass is a set of points. I literally stated that in problem and example. How are you reading? Or am I like so bad at it? So are we making it edges? Wait, what's wrong? Oh no, overlay. Uh, wait, is it? Oh, you did crash it. Thank you, Nigel. But the player is walking as if it's not walking on points, but between points. Okay, let me just restart overlay because it crashed. Well, it didn't crash, it's just weird. So the players... I don't really understand what you're saying. Yeah, player can be walking like off the grid. It's just pass points must be on the integer grid. But you are walking off the integer grid. And yeah, I regret the decision already. So we change it to this. Yup. And that's it. Yeah, how am I gonna test it? Well, to be fair, what I'm gonna do for testing, I'm just gonna make a huge map. I'm just gonna trace manually by hand a path on there. Or I'm gonna run all your programs. I'm gonna trace paths manually and look, is it intersecting or not? Should I consider it right or not? Also, this means I need to somehow tell everyone. On stream we discussed king on walls. Example, it was no, and decided to allow it. Should I add everyone? Wait, tournament participant. Or I don't have time. It's gonna be faster. Oh, by the way, what's up? There are enums. It's statically typed language. Well, it's not statically typed. And use custom pathfinding. Well, you are implementing pathfinding algorithms, not me. I am. To be fair, I will, because I am a participant. No, I'm gonna just visualize it on an SVG and look at it manually. I'm just gonna look at it and I'm just gonna say, is it intersecting or not? And then I'm just gonna calculate using Pythagoras theorem. I'm just gonna calculate distances, add them up, and there's your score. Well, yeah, it's actually very useful when you start using it, but when you're not, you don't. So Shane is actually pretty fast. Yeah, I heard that, I guess. Fair enough. Anyway, so example. So this path is also valid. Let's copy path. I use Python for this because nobody registered Python, and sure, it's just easy to present data this way. Now, let me check the map sample. So path is 0, 0, minus 6, 10. It's 18, I'm pretty sure, minus 6, 18. 431. 439. Should I add everybody though? I'm not sure if I should add participants. I'm not sure. You finished your base implementation. I haven't started on my implementation. A few fast pass, what do you mean? By a few fast pass. I'm already scared of that. Okay, yeah, I'm taking everyone. I'm pinging everyone. Valid and shorter. I think it is shorter. I'm pretty sure it is shorter. Because, yeah, it's less tight. It's more tight, actually. So this line is shorter, this line is shorter, and this line is shorter. And this... So all lines are shorter, actually. Anyway. So, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Leaf page. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be fun, isn't it? So yes, tracts, unions. We do unions. I mean, I guess yeah, types are pretty fixed. So for the code, I might just use WASM style thingy. So you have blocks, you just break out of them. Let's see. By the way, no stream tomorrow because I'm going to another city, hopefully. I wanted to go there for a while. For no reason. Inflation for gold 30 reacts. Shortest pass would still be Rects 1. Rects. Wait, how did they call it? What did they call it? Oh, I literally called it Rects. Sure, I guess. I should have called it buildings, to be honest. Because originally I was calling them, but there are Rects on the way, on your way, blocking your way or something. Originally that's what I called it too. By the way, anybody gonna try figure this out? I don't think anybody cares, except for me. So 10, 10, 10, 10, gold 30. 0, 10, 10, 10. Oh, yeah. Good point. Because you're hugging the walls, right? I mean, yeah, it's not gonna work. You should check before. I have no idea how your implementation is looking. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do something similar. I have something similar in mind. ID string hex. Wait, what is this? Nigel, what is this? This doesn't work like that. You can't convert string to hex. Benefit of shadowing. I know it's benefit of shadowing. You encounter distance from edges. What? Whatever. So yeah, just as a hint, I guess, simplest solution is you take all the rects. Oh, so you mean you convert ASCII values to hex? Why? Why? Why though? Like, okay if you call the function base 64 or something, but hex. No way. This is the first time I heard anyone convert a string to hexadecimal numbers. Versus const ID, const ID, const ID, const ID. Or dynamic typing, you can just remove all those consts and that's gonna work. Maybe he's just mad. Anyway, yeah, should I implement the solution on stream? Probably no. Too many hints for you guys. And yeah. I need to implement it fast. I don't have much time. Then it's not TypeScript anymore. Well, TypeScript has any type, right? So it is. By the way, I will need to think about transpiling to TypeScript as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do something like that. What ifs and else? Wait, what? Oh wait, what? What is the WebAssembly thingy? Text representation extension. Module function if result i32. What? Any type in TypeScript. Hey compiler, for this part I think I'll just write some JavaScript. Hey compiler, for this part I think I'll just write some JavaScript. Yes. Exactly. Who cares though? I don't know. I mean, TypeScript has an interesting type system, but I feel like this type system, even if you exclude any type, cannot be compiled to like proper types. Because like it feels like it still uses dynamic typing under the hood. Well, it does, but it's impossible to make it do otherwise. So what is this? If result. Ha. If result i32 dot less than signed x, and then I wonder what this is. Oh, it's like if is the result. If is the ternary. If is the ternary. Then block, else block. Oh my god, WebAssembly is actually kinda Rust. Kinda like Rust. Maybe I should switch to it instead. Uh, sure, I guess. I don't know. Like, so even if I had line count in the scoring for this challenge, line count or token count, comments and documentation would not contribute to it. But I don't know. I don't. So, I don't know. Like, I guess you could, and it would certainly be nice. Well, it's not a quick coding challenge. You have 2 days on it for it. And yeah, thing is, look at the scoring. That's the most important part. Um, so where is it? Scoring. So you obviously have pass length. Divided by mean pass length. I hope you can do it by hand. Then you have runtime, which 100 milliseconds is a placeholder, which I forgot to change, so it's staying. And then elegance score. So your elegance score might depend on documentation, but I don't know personally. Because I feel like it's a little bit unfair if you document code or your code versus if you don't. No, it's gonna be the best solution I could find by hand. Because thing is, Not good enough. Uh, well, if any of your solutions will beat it, then I'm gonna fix it. Thing is, if anybody is gonna join and submit the challenge and submit the solution to the challenge after like the challenge is over, which is completely valid, then I'll have to recompute all the scores. And as well, if somebody just sends a solution and I have free time, I'm gonna score it based on the first two criterias at least. Elegant score is gonna be voted on. You are gonna vote on elegant score, and many other people like everybody who has tournament voter tag. Yeah, tag. Wait, no, roll. Insane. So yeah. That's for the elegant score for documentation, and well, I'm gonna try to find best path length. Myself, so that I can rate solutions before. My Ruby in TypeScript. Do you really think they are gonna buy? It's just 100 milliseconds. It's whole 100 milliseconds. It's tenths of a second. You can do a lot in tenths of a second. And numbers. I'm not gonna create a huge map. By the way, I should have mentioned, but intersecting rectangles might exist. That's evil, isn't it? That is evil. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't include intersecting rectangles. Maybe I won't, because that's evil. That's too evil. Yeah, I probably won't. Because I have no idea how to implement it then. Well, it's your problem. I never mentioned that rectangles do not intersect. I only mentioned that they're in the range. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it because I have no idea how to implement it. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, I wanna rate them. Any point? Yes, I am. I was going to upload submit a solution first, so that you have something to reference, like how the submission process is going to be. But I finished writing this message 2 minutes before 12 p.m. So no, I didn't have a sample C solution there at this point. So sorry, it's not there. And yeah, I'm gonna participate with C. I originally planned to go with Python, but then I thought C. I already told why. Anyway, add lines of code in the scoring criteria. I mean, I was thinking how, because I'm afraid everybody's gonna compress it into a one-liner. But then, yeah, it is gonna impact. It is gonna impact poorly. Actually, I mean, is there a point in compressing it to one-liner if I just make scoring converge? I don't know. You can. Okay, you're using OCaml, right? Good example. Well, hope you're not using multiple files because I don't want to deal with it. 72 lines of code. So you're 109 lines. You've removed all comments and spaces, right? So yeah. So far I only see level one-liners here. I don't know about OCaml, but for C, for example, actually, you know what? I can show it to you on here. For C, for Bash and many languages, you can just do this. Okay, actually, I include. Actually, it's int. Const char pointer from T. Here, it's a one-liner now. That's what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of. And yeah, also, somebody... Um, well, yeah, I mean, if you lose that, then sure. Then it's fair, but like, that's what I'm afraid of. But, now that I think about it, if I can make it converge at like 20 lines of code or something, so we're gonna say that best you can get is 20 lines of code, and above, smaller than 20 lines of code is just gonna make no difference. And it's probably gonna be like 70 lines, not much difference. 200 lines, yes, that's a big difference. So if I make it converge, and then elegant scores are just gonna kill solutions like that, then sure, I could. But it's too late, that's a problem. So this one doesn't include one. This one has a custom metric for path length. So yeah. Anyway. By the way, compressing code into one-liners and just making the smallest amount of characters is pretty fun. For example, of how I removed this include. You don't have to have an include to have a printf function. Right. You can just declare it externally. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty tired. 2.5 hours. Guess I could continue. Without computing example. What do you mean? Actually, yeah, if I count lines of code, I should probably not count the variables that include data. Because they could be a little different depending on languages. But like they will be the same. So I'm probably just gonna cut those out. Anyway, but that's for next challenge. This challenge only like relies on how well it does. Well, this is an algorithm score, but there is, so this is a score of how good your algorithm is. But all data can be written in one line. Well, for C, all data can be written in one line. For Ruby, probably as well. And I don't know about OCaml. For Bash, you can write all the data in one line. Although I'm not sure about that. For TypeScript, you can definitely write all data in one line. That's not the fun part. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, so I added this. This is a score based on how well your solution is, how good your solution is. But this is kind of to avoid the solutions where you have first move. OCaml is a 100% white space insensitive language. Anyway. With Python you can have all data in one line. Anyway. And you have semicolons in Python, by the way. I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't really matter. You can also use... Anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, this is to avoid solutions like go from 0, 0 to 10 billion 0, then go 10 billion target, then go 0 target or whatever goal. Frames F, oh no. No, network dropped. Oh, it continues to drop. What time it is? Is it date? I don't have a thing. 3 p.m. Yeah, I think we're gonna end here because I'm pretty tired. A short stream, yeah. I kinda wanna go into implementing stuff, but I'm kinda lazy. See, I think we're gonna change from C to WASM in terms of how inner workings are gonna be structured of a function. Although I will mix it. Okay, I knew that's gonna happen. Lurk, okay. Wait, yes. Let's see. Let's play. Okay, why do I need this thing? And also, yeah, we're going to go up. Oh my god, what's wrong with my mouse? Let me just move. F. No, 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 no. I mean, it should be fine now. No, it's not. Why? I mean, it is fine, but when I switch to this screen, it's just 0 kilobits per second. It just drops. Well, come back, I guess. Catalino, by the way, hi. Yes, that's what I said about not refreshing. About chat not refreshing. Because I missed the message. At low level assembly, FASM. No, we went to WebAssembly. WASM. Anyway, so please tell me if it's fine, if it's not, if it's fine, if it's not, whatever. Okay, let's see what we get here. Oh wait, it's gonna. Huh? 10 minutes started. I thought you said 10 minutes over or 10 minutes ahead or something. Well, that's easy enough. What can I... What do I do? Oh, so I used this. I shattered this thing. What happened? Oh, the guy. Did it... Is it over? Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I didn't! I didn't! That's... I didn't play off stream! We literally ended there. I just placed the two things to see how far they grow, and I found out that I can just climb them. And apparently this is what this thing is useful for. I still don't know what this is. Why wouldn't they allow zoom when we finish the game? See, I didn't play it off stream. I think I need from the top. I don't think there is. So I wanna collect all those things and try to climb up high. You missed a lot when frames were bad. I literally didn't do anything. Like today I just placed the two things and just went up. Where can I go? How can I get there? This is a 2x2 tower. Do you think I can make it? I made it, yay, let's go. Do you think I can get higher up? This is actually just a block. Huh. Oh, wait. I need this to be lower. So this is a 2-block one, this is a 3-block one, and this is the next size. So I can maybe... Yeah, I can make myself a staircase, let's go. Finally found use of that item, yes. Okay, actually, how far though all of this grows? So yeah, I can climb up this tree, which let me just try use it. Oh wait, I can't, hold on, I need to I need to go a little higher, right? So that tree is pretty high, going pretty high. So I just need to climb this 2-block tree. It's gonna be 3. It's gonna be 3 blocks. Can I make this jump if I do this? I don't think I can. That's not high enough. I think this is 3 blocks, right? So I need this even lower. I can probably climb the stem or whatever it's called. No. If I place it here. But I want the tree. The tree lets me go far. Oh no, I'm not making this jump. I'm not gonna be able to make this jump again. Wait, it's 2 blocks, so I can probably jump from here. Actually, this is a good way. Wait, no, this is not high enough, right? Where's like the height variance? I think I can get there. Wait, can I go back? Can I go back through the cave? So there's oh, there's a way down here, right? It's pretty high, maybe. By the way, I can probably soft lock myself by getting somewhere I can only get with plants and then just losing the plants. Oh wait, no, I can't. Wait, no, I can. Because I could climb up there with plants or something like that. Wait, actually, no. Yeah, no, that's wrong. My brain is not working lately. Where is the entrance cave? Behind me. Now, where is the entrance cave? At this point specifically. To my right, right? Or is it in front? Yeah, it's in front of me now. I'll find it. Okay, I found it. Oh. Wait, oh my god, it's so dark. Where is it? Where did they come from? I don't think I can go back. Yeah, I feel like they... Actually, no, there is something there. I don't think I can go back though. Here. Wait. Oh, I came back like late, right? Let's go to the last one. This is the last one. I don't think I can come back though. Because I need something to step up 1 block and I don't have any plants that can let me step up 1 block. Sadly. So I can climb above this layer easily. By just going on a wall. I can make this. Oh, the ladder fell. Oh. This is a pretty cool map. I'm gonna be honest. Can I possibly go there? Can I possibly go there if I climb there? If I plant like a tree in the bottom, I climb there and I just jump for a leap of faith. I mean, I can get there. I can plant the biggest one. and hope it's gonna grow nice and strong and big. But where's the ladder? Here's the ladder. I think I'm getting pretty good at parkour in this game. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about. What one more? Ooh, that looks pretty doable. I'm not sure, but that looks pretty doable. No, I fell. No. By the way, did you change the category? You did change the category. Nice. Also, YouTube chat. YouTube chat's relatively fine. YouTube chat does not refresh though. It's really a problem. I mean, I guess I could like ask Christoph. Oh, or just use Christoph's chat thingy app. That would be nicer. This is the last one. Oh wait, no. This is the last one. I don't need the last one. I need the second to last. Right. No. Okay, whatever I said about the fact that I started to get good at parkour, no, apparently. Here. Do you think I can make this jump? I think I can make this jump. Yay. Okay, which means I can go up here. Okay, I wasn't there yet. I haven't been there yet. Ooh, Neo. I feel like they did not intend for me to go there. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Wait, I can climb up the... I can go up the pillar now. Also, there's just a hole here. It just becomes more dangerous. I can go up this pillar, I think. This is literally a block. Wait, no. Ooh, scary. A little lower. It was too low. Yeah, this thing did not disappear. Can I make the jump? No, I fell! Frames own. Network. I can't. Thing in progress. Reconnect successful. Hopefully it's fine now. Right? I hope YouTube survives that. 10 minutes over. I wanna go up there though. I still wanna try. Cause that's pretty fun. I wonder what this wine is for. There's literally a ladder. Like it's for later years. Leap of faith. Wait, what? Am I standing inside of a block? Test. Latency test. Latency is probably bad. Pretty bad. A Neo. Can I do a Neo second time? I can. Okay, let's go. Let's see. How did I fall? I fell when trying to jump to this platform. I don't know if it's possible. No, I don't think it's... Actually, it might be. It might be. It might be possible. I don't think there is many reasons to do this. except for like climbing higher, because I think this is the way you can climb higher. Because to use trees, you need to get at least 2 blocks of elevation. Or at least one. To use... But with one you can only climb like 2-3 blocks. Actually, by using 2 of those trees, I can probably climb up with having only 1 block difference. Do you think it's worth getting on top of the tower? I might. I really want to though. I kind of want to. So yeah, my idea was to develop from scratch went live, by the way. My idea was something like this, so I do one forward, I go there, and then I do one more. Wait. Oh wait, I can't one more because, yeah, I'm at the end of time, basically. Because I kinda wanna go there. I can go there if I go up, for sure. Wait, I need the plants. Let's go to the first, to the initial state. This tower does not change since the initial much. So here and here. 1 year passed. This is gonna require me. This is gonna require a little bit of. No. This is gonna require a little bit of air time travel. Mid-air time travel. Wait, I need further. High init var. If you take a look at redeems, there is a redeem called Luanti. So I'm playing Luanti, specifically a Citadel game made for Luanti. Luanti is kind of like a Minecraft game engine. And yeah, we just finished this map in like first minute of the challenge, and then I wanna find all the secrets, and I think I can go up pretty far. No! Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I think I can go up those walls, which I don't know if it's intentional, but I think I can. Okay, now let's try new again. Yay. Do it. Let's go back to the first year. Wait, I need this one. Now we'll need to do a little bit of jumps in midair. Midair time travel, we call it. So first I can just go here. Oh wait, no, it's too far. I think I can jump there. We're going from the back of the map. By the way, I should probably choose something that's not as high. Proof of concept at least. Wait. Because I can do something like... Oh, hold on. No, too late, I think. Yeah, here we go, and now I can... Ooh, this is scary. Because if I can't, then I fall. Which is what happened. So you say from the back of the map. Where is the back of the map? Have you done this, Nigel, by the way? I don't think you have. You might have. No. I don't think you played after the ending. Turn after jumping on the tree. You didn't. Oh, of course you didn't. Because like, who's gonna try to find some secrets past the end of the map, just climbing the walls that guard everything? I mean, I feel like they are made to be climbable because they literally have those 3 layers. See, turn left after jumping onto the tree. I don't really get it. I turned right already. Oh wait, Admu. Hi. Thank you for the raid. So yeah, normally I do programming there, or game dev or something. But right now, we've got a redeem called Luanty, and technically, time has passed already, but I'm still there. So playing this Minecraft-like game. So yeah, hey. I should probably tell though. Yeah, it's fine. Can run. Have a nice day. Yeah, normally we are, or right now I guess we're making a project called Orco, and right now it's taking Rust code and converting it to C code. Basically, that's it. Let's call the compiler, and yeah. So, oh, also, D. Oh my god, why is C more popular than D? So, I have plushie system, and when somebody raids, if their name matches a plushie, which in this case a single letter D matched, then plushies appear on the screen. So that's an interesting thing. Where is the tree? Where did the tree go? Did they go? Did they go too far? Wait. Oh wait, here it is. So Nigel, you mean going there? I don't think I can avoid any jumps there. Although I should find the shortest one. Should find the shortest section. Let me just chat. Do I use A3? No, I don't. I use Sway, which is a Wayland version of A3. Why do I not have a job? Because I'm going to school. I don't have time for a job, I guess. I can avoid the jump on the southeast corner. I don't know where south is. Wait, where is this? Where's north, east, south, southeast? Wait, I don't do the jump. I don't do the jump. Or you mean this jump? This is west east. Wait, southwest. This is southwest. Yeah, this is southwest. It's not that hard. It's just a Neo. I can do it. It's not that hard. I know I can climb it. I just need the shortest section I can climb. So yeah, I just need the shortest section I can climb. Huh? What? Oh, wait, I'm trying to go back. I need to go forward. Wait, this was scary. This jump is also quite hard. So yeah, a Neo is not that hard. It's not like particularly hard. I just need to make it here, for example. It's not even like a Neo, it's just a corner. Well, it is kind of a Neo, a little bit of a Neo. Now let's go back to the saplings. Please. But yeah, I know. I mean, I guess I could, because I'm probably gonna be there for quite a while. So I guess I could avoid the jump. Oh, this is also a 1-up Neo. Oh wow. This is pretty interesting. What part is the shortest? Oh wait, I could go around the thing. That's pretty boring. can go there. That's what you were saying. Yeah, I get it now. Let's try it there though. It's just less running around. So yeah, now I just need to do this. No, didn't work. Mid-air time travel, let's go. It's pretty hard to get timing right. So I needed to... I don't know, am I doing it too late or too early? I think I was doing it too late. Now I need to just... Oh my god, I need to be very careful. Too late. Too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. Or might be too early actually. No. Wait, no. This. I wish I could like secure myself so that there's a corner I could fall to. In this case. Oh, this jump is also always scary. Oh, ads are coming. Ads are coming. Oops. So let's go back to pass those plants. Do you think I can actually go up? Ooh, let's go. Let's go! I don't think I was supposed to. Also, this is now transparent. See, I can go to this. I can go to this block now. Wait, there is... What is this? Wait, what is that? Oh wait, this is a starting section. Right. What is this though? I think if I fall, I'm dead. I wonder what this is. Is there a way I could like... Actually, I can make a copy of the world, I guess, as a backup. Oh, here are the trees. Here's the cave section. There are just random blocks hovering here. Oh, I don't have any trees to climb this. No, I can't. I can't climb it. I can't see it. I can't see what's there. No. Okay, so I think it was useless. I can't jump there though. Don't think there is any point, but I can. So what do we do, chat? What do we do? I mean, I guess it's time to end playing game. To stop playing game. Because the timer ran out like 20 minutes ago. Or 10 minutes or something. Timer ran out. Adore the castle? Okay, sure. So here it is. Actually, I kind of wanna jump there. To be honest. So here it is. Here it is a little older. I don't know. I just don't know what to comment. Yeah, it just gets destroyed more and more. That's about it. Do you think there is anything I can find there? Okay, I want an award. Oh, by the way, the tree just grew through the thing. Wait, I did not know it could grow further. It can grow through all the years. Wow, it just grows. This tree can get me very high, actually. You know, I might be able to get there with the stem. Get up there with the stem, but I wish I could get up there with the tree. Because if I did, I could use the tree to get up there. Just literally a block of leaves. Oh wait, this block is because it doesn't clear, right? Also, I can jump on top of the platform now. So I don't think there's anything. So yeah, I guess it's time to exit. Wait, I just entered it again. This exit. So yeah, that was Luanti. Oh, ads are in progress. I'm sorry for the ads. Ads are in progress. Anyway, let's see. So for the compiler, I was going to use module. I was going to use functions. Wait, I was going to use WASM. That well, WASM design for control flow. I guess that's what I was going to say. Add over. Let's go. So yeah, everything here just returns a value, right? Get me to carbon. Okay, let me just go here. Theme carbon. Wait, is it carbon.now.sh or is it a different carbon? Probably different. Because carbon does sound like the name of the theme. Because carbon, there is a thing that carbon is a thing to make code screenshots, basically render code beautifully. Okay, so let's change control flow to be a little bit different. Wait, what? I didn't. 25.1.1. I didn't update Helix. What? Isn't in... No, it isn't in config. You asked me to use it at one point, and I downloaded it, and there it is. So yeah, you see, Infinite Coder. I see Infinite Coder. Right, that's what IC stands for, right? So yeah, how do ifs look like? If then block, else block. God, that's silly. Oh, it also downloaded and it also opened in an awful terminal in foot. Well, foot is not awful, but foot is not the default. Flow instructions, wasm, if, else. Oh yes, it does mean that if else has a value. Most likely. Does wasm have global state? Wasm globals. Global variable instance. I guess it does. Should probably. So if else in wasm. Create a statement if the last item on the stack is true, not zero. Oh, that's how it is. So yeah, just if, then, else. Pretty simple. But they do use stack. They do use stack. Should we use stack? Is it possible to use stack here? Might be. Kind of. Is there like actually lay rustling work? I think Rust can compile to WASM here. If true else. Oh, and document accidentally made a comment that doesn't compile. Sorry, that happened. That happens. Okay, so it makes module. It makes types. It creates types. Wait, what? Is this creating types or is this creating something else? Local. So it creates many locals. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, that's interesting. Because you create local values, and then you just use them. Yeah, I don't get what types are. Oh wait, are those declaring globals? Maybe. See, local store, local. What is this? Oh, that compiles everything. Miri, that is interesting actually. Can I name filtering? It doesn't name filter. Doesn't name filter in WASM. Doesn't demangle in WASM either. Wait, no mangle. Unsafe no mangle. Wait, how is no mangle unsafe? What? What? Okay, function func, and I just do no mangle here. Will it compile? I don't think it will. No, it's still unsafe. I did not think no mangle is unsafe. You're kidding me. Wait, what? It doesn't update. Close. Redo. The server reported an error. What? Rust broke. Okay, let's go back to main and let's try finding it. Also, we didn't change the category back. Software and game dev. Forgot. Completely forgot. So yeah. Show was doesn't compile. Okay, let's just search for main here. Func main. Okay, it does exist. Here it is. Oh, it doesn't do anything useful. Apparently. Yeah, that's pretty useless. Yeah, stack is a good way of doing things because values, I think, it's not gonna. Then I won't have to have value abstractions, right? Although it does mean like unnecessary memory allocations and stuff. Let's let's see. So if it would be stack, then I just get rid of this. Then oh yeah, this as well, and it doesn't take values either. Oh, and return takes like value bool. Yeah, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I kind of do, to be honest. It will kind of break. So. Yeah, I don't know. Cause I'm still gonna use variables, right? So I don't think it matters much. So I guess I could get rid of value. And thus label, I guess. How does it look, by the way? Do blocks have obfuscated names? Function block label equals at 1 at 2. Okay, I see. So yeah, blocks will have labels, sure. Block label. Accidentally commented out derives. Okay, let's see. Let's try that. How do we set variables then? I mean, we just do, I guess. Wasm. I should also look up locals, probably. Define variable, sure. High const, uconst. Return. Because use a stack, that's interesting approach. That's an interesting approach, definitely. So I guess let's try that. So new value. Oh, new value is not gonna exist, right? Well, actually, it is gonna exist. How are we gonna handle values? I don't know. Let's comment this out. I'm gonna say use size here. Stack. Multiple values are pushed to the stack. And expressions, same for expressions. Yeah, I don't know about it. I think probably off stream because it's pretty late. 3 hours is definitely way more than I thought I would stream. Actually, no, that's not true. Yeah. Who do we rate? Let's rate developed from scratch. Nigel, you're still here? Wanna rate? Wanna do the job? Just do rate browser and search for developed from scratch there. You have access to rate browser probably. Welcome back, Penguin Operator. You're here in time for the raid. Oops. Let me just copy the name for you. Here. This guy. Because why not? So yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. No stream tomorrow because yeah, I'm going to another city. And yeah, see you soon. Hopefully I'm gonna stream on the next week, but I might not be able to, so that's gonna be rough. Bye. See you. I'm just gonna wait. Oh no, it didn't take me to the raid again. Bye.